Hi everyone, welcome to day 11 of our Moving Forward Together, Mastering Our New Habits for a Fit, Fearless, and Fabulous Life. So we have on day 11, Yvonne and Nancy. So I'm so excited to be able to welcome them on today. And as you're coming on today, I would also like to remind you of a couple of just small logistical things. Thank you so much, Sandra, for the thumbs up. And we know we are rolling. So this is really cool. We actually still have people that are joining into the summit. And the amazing thing about how summits are structured, and I think this is, again, such a benefit, is that if you are joining in late, you can still have that opportunity to watch the replay. So we are looking at a 3-day replay. I call it binge watching because it will be 26 interviews in 3 days. But if you missed any, and some of you are just coming back from, you've been traveling, you're back from the cottage. Good morning, Bonnie. Good morning, Mom. Good morning, Lori. So you've been doing other things and you're coming back in. You know that you have that opportunity then to be able to catch up on those days. Now you still have 48 hours for the interviews that that you're watching today and tomorrow, which is fantastic. So again, we will be so tomorrow is day 12 and we wrap up, Chongo and Sherry and I wrap up on Saturday for you. And also, if you did want to hold on to these amazing interviews and have these links forever, then you can also purchase the All Access Pass, and that will be part of the replay. And in the emails as well with the donation to the Warrior Yoga Network. Again, I'm also going to highlight the connection of Chongo to the Warrior Yoga Network, and it is a network that provides accessible and inclusive opportunities for yoga for all. So it is a fantastic organization here in Ontario, but is connected worldwide, which is why I wanted to be able to donate to this connection that we have had during the entire summit. So as we are popping on, I am expecting, and I'm going to just double check over at my messenger as well, because I do believe that Yvonne is going to try to pop on this morning, and Nancy as well. So sometimes what it takes is, as those of you that have come on to the live, it takes some time, a little bit of kind of resetting and going back and refreshing and doing all of that. So while the ladies are coming on, I'm just going to do a double check right here, because sometimes I get a message through here. So as we're settling on in, I am going to introduce Yvonne and Nancy. So both I have known for a little while. Yvonne I met a few years ago actually, and Yvonne is from California. So I met her in San Diego at a conference. We became fast friends, connected right away, sat down in the wine and cheese of I think the first night, and we just couldn't stop chatting. So that connection right away we made to Ayurveda. As many of you know, I love Ayurveda, so when I can talk about it, and especially with somebody who is a Ayurveda consultant as well, being able to share, as she does, combine this Western and Eastern approach to health. And as you listen to both of their stories, and again, I am overwhelmed by the generosity of all of the speakers, with Yvonne and Nancy being no exception, to share their health journeys, to inspire us, for all of us to hear the tools that work for them, and so that as many of us are dealing with some of the same issues, it gives us hope and optimism as well. So always so appreciative of this sharing. From an Ayurveda standpoint as well, it's I'm going to say it was a turning point for me in my it was in my 20s that I made that connection to, particularly in the fall when I started to notice feeling a little bit more fatigued and just generally not myself, everything from sleep disturbances to things that I had not associated before with the fall and with the drop in light. So this connection to the seasons brought me to my connection to Ayurveda. And ever since then, again, I have not looked back. So that is, so when you listen to Yvonne's talk, you will be inspired to dig in a little bit more as well around Ayurveda. You're going to hear it again. You will hear let's say something come up on television in terms of a special around Ayurveda. You'll see it in a magazine. You'll see it come across your news feed. And it is an opportunity to add another, again, tool to your toolkit. So now, as I'm just watching here, what happened yesterday, I realized, everybody, is my comments kind of stopped. So I'm just going to ask either Sandra or Mom, Bonnie, one of you that are on right now, can you send me a message? Just say hello, because I'm just going to see if I know the flow of comments for me on my phone stopped yesterday. And when I came off, I realized that I had all of these, I realized that I have these comments. So right now I am thinking that my comments, okay, good. Thank you. Perfect. Thank you. So with Lori and Sandra touching base, I know that all is good here. So again, I was, because I'm keeping an eye out for Yvonne and for Nancy. So I'm going to keep going right ahead into give you a little bit more, again, about my connection with Nancy. So Nancy is actually right here. Yeah, so Sandra, no comments are showing for you either. So there is something going on in the comments. So give me half a second here. I'm going to come here. Yeah, there is something a little bit funny not showing with the comments. So, but I'm noticing I'm not hearing through Messenger. Let me see here. I'm just going to check one thing, everybody. Okay, so, all right, well, we are going to keep going right along, because what will happen with Yvonne and Louise, if they're coming on, or Yvonne and Nancy, if they're coming on, we're also able to go back into the thread. So to give you a little bit of, actually everybody that you're here, because all of you are fantastic. So Bonnie, you can see as well. Okay, so you can see the comments. Okay, and so can Lori. Okay. All right, so we're gonna keep rolling ahead here, because everybody will be also able to watch the recording. So with Nancy, again, we have Yvonne from California, we have Nancy right here in Northern Ontario, and I've had the opportunity to attend a couple of Nancy's workshops, which were absolutely fantastic, and that's where we made the connection. So what I love about both of the talks, coming back to our awareness, coming back to our thoughts. So every habit that we have around our nutrition, our fitness, everything that we're doing, the foundation comes back to right here. What are our thoughts? How are we aware of them? And how are we being able to manage them? And one of the questions that Nancy brings up or has us be aware of is the question why, and not getting stuck in that why, using that why as a way to analyze for a moment or two, and then move out of that why and move into action. And this, as she talked about, again, some of you have not listened to the interview, but you'll be very, again, impressed with how Nancy has taken action. I would say more than, I just can't believe how much action she has taken as she's moved through her health journey. And as she talks about, it's made all the difference in the world. So it does remind us not to get mired down sometimes, because our mind, our thoughts, they just want us to get kind of stuck there for a little bit and hang out in the drama. She reminds us to move forward. So two absolutely, again, amazing speakers, amazing women. And another connection that I made through to both Nancy and Yvonne is that they love their essential oils as well. And you will find that with a lot of speakers, that they incorporate their essential oils into everything from affirmations to Ayurveda, to journaling, to meditation. So we are actually going to be diving into essential oils a little bit more tomorrow, bringing on our guests. So we have Kelly, who is going to be speaking specifically to how she integrates essential oils into the day, and Kristen, who is a holistic nutritionist, who is going to talk about our healthy aging and relating it to our nutrition and our cellular health. So I am so excited for tomorrow as well. You're going to see that connection come through. And again, as Yvonne and Nancy are able to pop into this thread, if you have any questions, put them right below. And we answer them all the way through this summit, actually, as we check in with the threads. So you'll be able to do that. And check in definitely with two things I want to mention is to check in with their free gifts, because the connection, for example, to Nancy and her Facebook page is amazing. She is very active there. She shares lots of wonderful information, and she is a wonderful one-to-one practitioner, as is Yvonne. So her gift, again, just shares her insights and her inspiration to move forward. So everybody, have a fantastic day. Have a fit, fearless, and fabulous day. And we will be connecting again tomorrow at 10 a.m. And tomorrow morning, everybody, for those of you that are on, often I will do the morning meditation at 7 a.m. But the same thing as last week, I'm encouraging you to use some of the tools from the speakers, that the beautiful meditations, Dance with Suzanne tomorrow at 7 a.m., or the meditations coming from Genevieve, from so many of the other speakers as well, sharing their options for different types of meditation. So enjoy, everybody, and we will see you tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Bye for now.